In my journey of turning from a boy to a man, I always wanted more, from which I am. Hello, everyone. I'm Shashwat Tripathi, and I'm here to talk about what I learned about myself through the story of Mahabharata. Full disclosure, I'll not be talking about what the story of Mahabharata is or any religion behind it. I'll be only talking about what I learned from reading the same story again and again in different times. Now, has it ever happened with you that you have read the same story, but reading it again, you have found that your favorite character has changed? Because it has happened with me in case of Mahabharata. As a kid, I used to love Arjun. As a teenage boy, I started liking Karna. And as a college boy, I started admiring Lord Krishna. So, what changed? Because the story did not change, the characters did not change. So, basically, it means that I changed. So, what in me changed? And the answer is my idea of ideal self changed. To give more explanation about this idea of ideal self, let me tell you a story. So, as a kid, me and all of my cousins, we used to visit our grandfather for summers, and he would love seeing us. He would make us sit on his bed in a circle, and then he would start telling us stories and instances from Mahabharata. And he would tell us how Pandavas, with their virtue and wisdom, would overcome any setback which came their way. And in my mind, I always considered Arjun as my hero because he was sharp as an arrow, precise as a blade, sharp as a blade, precise as an arrow, and disciplined as a soldier. And wherever any part where Arjun was associated came in the story, I would basically start clapping my hands with enthusiasm. But sadly, the stories would end, and so would summer, and I had to return back to my home and back to school. But whenever I got the opportunity when I was alone, I would imitate I would imitate Arjun so that I could develop some of the qualities of my hero. And in time, I did develop some of his qualities. At least that's what I think. And but now years pass, and now I was a teenage boy. So I remember that in ninth standard we had our course textbook Mahabharata as a course textbook in Hindi subject. And after reading the whole book myself, I realized that I have a newborn respect for Karna, his love for charity, his loyalty towards Duryodhan even at the face of death, and his valor and sacrifice throughout his life truly inspired me from the core of my heart to the core of my heart. So, to be more like my new hero, I started to think that okay, I should believe in these qualities like practicing loyalty or practicing charity. And in time, I did develop some of these qualities too. Now, I was a now again years passed, and I was a college boy. So, in one of the heated argument that I was having with my brother regarding who actually contributed most in Pandava's victory in Kurukshetra. So my brother was saying that it was Lord Karna, and I was saying that it was Lord Krishna. So after a long debate, my brother finally conceded, and he said that okay, it is Lord Krishna who contributed most in Pandava's victory in Kurukshetra. So later the same night, I was thinking about our argument, and I was thinking, why was I arguing against my own hero? Like I like Karna, right? So why would I argue for Lord Krishna and that too so passionately? To which I realized that okay, my hero has changed again. And the reason was because it was Lord Krishna's wisdom, tactfulness, and sense of justice, which actually led to Pandavas in their victory in Kurukshetra. So a question arose in my mind, like why, for the same story, my heroes have changed three different times. And I tried to find an answer within myself. I struggled a lot in my mind to reach to a conclusion, but I couldn't. So later the next day, I slept that day. I slept that night. I could not find an answer. So next day when I woke up, I went to college, and upon returning from college, in my on my way back, I was feeling very hungry, and all I could think of was how happy would I be to eat my dinner tonight. So when I reached my hostel, I cleaned myself up, and immediately I rushed to the dinner hall. Upon taking my first bite, I realized something. I realized that I was not hungry anymore. And in that very moment, in that instant, it struck me. the conclusion which I was searching for so hard yesterday. That whenever in my pursuit of chasing anything that I want, upon reaching towards the end, I always end up wanting something different, something new, and something more. And same is the case with my ideal self. So this makes my pursuit for achieving my ideal self everlasting and ever increasing. So the message and moral from my story, which I learned and I want to convey is that our hunger for more, our hunger for wanting something more is our very basic human nature, and we should embrace it. And I have embraced it, and that's my whole moral. And I would like to end up with the same statement with which I began. In my journey of turning from a boy to a man, I always wanted more from which I am. Thank you.